the other side. Like, look, I know what you're saying. You do have a point, and I don't think it's fair he goes to jail, but he's gonna answer for what he done. Either we can give you the way of it's gonna happen, or we can bargain. And if you don't want to bargain, dude, they're gonna put your ass in jail.
Yeah.
They were gonna put my ass in jail for fighting them cops, dude. And I was innocent all the way around. I got attacked by 2 off-duty officers that didn't have a badge, didn't say who they were, just walked up and attacked me physically. And I have a witness that had nothing to do with the situation, view the whole thing. Then I had the one that called the police tell the exact same story about the person that didn't have nothing to do with it, just was outside and seen it happen. I mean, the charges were going to get dropped, and they were still trying to offer me a plea.
Now, what all happened with that? They just come out?
There was a party at somebody's house. I got invited. I was walking there because it was around the corner from a buddy of mine. He lives in the same neighborhood.
Right.
So I parked my car and stuff over there and decided to walk over to the party.
Yeah, and they got a call about somebody robbing vehicles.
Yeah, they got a call. Somebody was busting in vehicles and outside the party was fighting and acting up. And I'm on my way to the party. I hadn't even got there yet.
Yeah.
And they come flying up. They see me walking, and I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the situation.
Yeah, you're just.
I'm the first one they got. Yup, I'm the first guy they got, dude. Just ran up and tackled me to the ground, and I just spun around and started throwing haymakers. Pop, pop. And I caught him with a couple, dropped his ass. You know what I mean? And then they beat me down after that. His buddy got the best of me, and they locked me up. And when they got me to the court or the jailhouse, they pressed charges talking about I assaulted him. He walked up and said, off-duty Newcastle County Police, and I began to swing on him. I'm like, you fucking liar, dude. You came up behind me. I got bum rushed to the fucking ground. Nobody said a thing. You know what I mean? I was like, if you said Newcastle County Police, I wasn't even in the squad. I'd just be like, what's the problem? Because I ain't even done shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the very next day, they were holding me. The very next day, 2 witnesses came up about what had happened. Because my buddy was like, yeah, he was talking to the lady because he got there after all that shit was all said and done with.
Right.
And like, he was talking to the woman like, my buddy got locked up out here last night, this, that, the other. And she's like, yeah, I seen the cops came up.
So they were still trying to charge you?
Yeah, they were still trying to charge me with assault, dude.
So how did it end up?
If them people didn't come in and say they had information to give about that, you know, the fight and everything that happened, I'd probably be in the box, dude. But when they came and said that, right away I got a state attorney appointed to me.
Right.
And then I was like, hey, I got witnesses that saw the whole thing. As soon as they said that, dude, they were like, all right, you know, the prosecutor met with my attorney.
So you should have pressed charges against the officers for assault and
they don't want to hear
unlawful arrest and every other thing.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Extortion.
That's what it's supposed to happen. That's not what happens. What happens is you still wind up paying for the officer's split eye and fractured jaw.
You had to pay for that?
Yeah. The judge said you did it. I paid.
Motherfucker was assaulting you.
I paid $300 a month for like 2 years, dude.
$300 a month for 2 years?
Yeah, for like 2 years. Jesus. I got the fines that come along with the assault and all that, but I didn't get the charges of the assault.
That is.
But I had victims.
That's great. You should have filed a civil suit against the officers personally.
You'll never win.
Hey, you represent yourself pro se, man. I don't believe in that. You'll never win thing. We got to start taking them bastards to task.
See,
and the other problem is
they know people, they know judges, they know. Dude, you're not going to put
you
cop in
get it in front of a jury, man. Fuck all them other people. You got to get it in front of a jury.
If it was major like that, I would. Like if I was ready to go to jail for 7 years, like you were trying to get me, he was like, you can go away for 7 years for assault, battery on an officer, and this, that.
What makes him so much more damn special than anybody else that might be assaulted out there?
I said I didn't assault and bury nobody. I said I was attacked and I defended myself. They never said off-duty Newcastle County Police, never. And the only reason why I couldn't press charges is because the lady admitted that she didn't hear it, but she can't say it didn't get said.
How about they didn't even try to communicate with you.
Yeah, man.
That's, I mean...
Well, like I said, if I was a cop, I would do the same thing because it was all kind of chaos breaking out all in front. There was like 3 groups of people fighting in front of that house.
You weren't running down.
But I didn't have a part.
You weren't running down the street whipping your shirt over your head.
Right. Yeah, I know. I didn't give them no reason to think I had anything to do with that.
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. They see some young fly, fresh to kill black man, and the fight scenes right there. I had something to do with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I told I was on my way there, yeah, but I didn't do none of that shit. I didn't have shit to do with it. And I was like, you can ask everybody at that party.
Yeah.
And they'll say, "Look, he
man, see, that's why we need to get the sheriff back. We get the sheriff back, then you don't have cops acting all crazy. Because if they do, then you fire the sheriff, and then the new one comes in and changes that stuff out and gets rid of them kind of officers. But, you know, they all suck off the federal tit for all their grant money and all their new fancy equipment. We're all broke as shit, but yet we're paying for, you know, new riot gear because the people are pissed off because they're figuring out how the banks are fucking them. And so now we got cops that are like, your pension depends on how many bloody heads we see today. Yeah, it's crazy. What kind of
1 minute you're free,
this is
the next minute
they don't even
locked up.
They didn't even try to say nothing.
Nope,
they just
no communication, just ran.
I believe it, man. I believe it because there's some damn
just ran right up and tackled me, dude.
All right, so that's why we need a sheriff and all these different government levels of freaking what? County police, state police, municipal police, and they're all little bitches. They're supposed to be directly responsible to the Attorney General, Joe Biden, who's the aiding and abetting financial and real terrorists. Yeah, it's just a big fucking mob gang. Yeah, mob gang. All right.